Good morning, everybody. Happy, what is today? Wednesday? Happy Coffee with Colby. How are you? So I know we are a few minutes early today. You will have to forgive me, but not sure if you can see the snowboard in the back. I have plans to board over the next couple days. So I had to kind of get this in early because I think I'll be on the road at 10 and didn't want to miss you guys. So I hope you're doing well. Sorry that there wasn't enough notice to let you know that we're going live. But I just still wanted to try to get it in today. So what I wanted to talk about today is careers and this idea that you jump into a career and that's the career you're supposed to have the rest of your life. I mean, most times you are told to kind of go into a career, maybe because of family, tradition, what they're doing, maybe something someone told you in school. But, choosing your career at such a young age and getting that right is pretty slim. Yet we give ourselves a lot of trouble if we've been doing something for any extent of time and then we want to move out of it, like we're afraid to move out of it. What else would I do? And it's like, well, what do you want to do? It can't be too late to change your career. It can't be too late to do something new with your life, okay? There is always an opportunity to ask yourself, what do I want to do? What would inspire and make my heart sing? And if you've been doing the same thing for the last 20 or 30 years, it's okay to let it go. Maybe it's just been a little bit. Maybe you need to go back to school or learn a new trade. But it's giving yourself permission to do that. Allowing yourself that opportunity to say, you know what? I want to be happy with my life. I don't want just this 9 to 5 that I need to go to because it's the only thing I know. You're allowed to do more than one thing with your life. I've had plenty of careers, and that doesn't make you any less qualified in each of them, okay? It really is about saying, who am I at this point in my life and what do I want to do? Because again, when you were younger, when we're young, we have this imagination. When we're young, we have this idea that we can be anything, astronauts or actresses or whatever we want. We have this vivid imagination. But over time, through the program, through schooling, we lose that connection to self. We lose that connection to imagination. And next thing you know, we're becoming legal assistants or accountants or doctors or things like that. We're not really allowing ourselves the opportunity to say, what does our soul want to do? And for a lot of us, especially if you're a light worker, this wasn't really something when we were growing up that was provided as a career path. People weren't saying, would you, like to intuitively help other people? Good morning, Tiffany. They weren't doing that. We didn't really realize that this was a possible career for ourselves. And whatever that is, maybe it's auras, chakras, energy healing, massage. But taking that time to go inwards to say, what would inspire me? It's not too late. See, just because you've got a regular job or a regular career, even if it's successful, if it's not fulfilling you, then you have an opportunity to change it. And it's not the easiest thing. It's not just, let me put in my pink slip and call it a day. It's going to take some planning. You have to think about what you do want. You have to think about, how do I make that transition? How can I create and manifest the life I want? But if you put in that time and that energy, it's very possible that you can create it and live it. And when I first started this line of work, I could not fathom how I was going to do this line of work and then do it professionally. There's no way at that time it was on my radar that it could be done. But I just did one little thing at a time, one little thing at a time, and I just allowed it to progress. And that's what you can do with your life. It's ask yourself, what's the one little thing I can do to take me towards the career I want? Good morning, Jane. It's knowing that, does it take some training? Does it take some manipulation of your schedule? Do you have to work some extra hours because you still have to hold down your regular job while you're building this other business? Or do you have to go back to school to learn something? Whatever it is, it's asking yourself, what would make me happy? What would I enjoy doing? And just knowing that it's not too late. Good morning, Allison. So many times we think it's too late. Oh, I'm too old. Oh, I've been doing the other thing too long. Of course you haven't. But if you've got that little gnawing inside of you that you really wish you would have tried this, or you really wish you would have gone for that, you really have to give yourself a chance to do it. Good morning, Jeffrey. You have to give yourself a chance to do that. Give yourself that opportunity to explore that for yourself. It's not too late. What if you want to just help other people? Then you have to think about, how do I want to help other people? Do I want to help them if they're ill? Do I want to help them with their life purpose? Do I want to help them with their eating habits? Do I want to help them work through a situation? Hang on one second. Someone's going to ring my doorbell. Hang on, everybody. I'm doing my live show. Okay. Come on in. Oh, she's so sweet. She's like, I heard you outside. So, she's going to pee though. Hey, say hi, Kara. Hi. There you go. I told you we were having a girls trip. You guys caught me. Good morning, Richard. So ask yourself, I know a lot of you, especially if you do this work, that was a huge venture for yourself. I know there was a lot of fear that you worked through. I know there was a lot of anxiety. How was I going to do it? How am I going to surrender? But regardless, so whether or not it's this specific line of work or not, it's going to take surrendering. It's going to take trusting, okay? That's really where it's going to take. So breathe deep. Breathe and just say to yourself, how do I do it? One of my clients and students, she's so sweet. She had this whole other career and she stopped to kind of go back to cosmetology school. I mean, how wonderful is that? It's easy to talk ourselves out of things. It's easy to create excuses. It's easy to say, I'm too old. It's too late. The time has passed. What ship has sailed. It's not too late. It's not too late to live your life with passion, to live your life with authenticity, to live and work in something that makes you feel good. So ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? It could be something simple. It could be, just think of what you like as hobbies. Maybe start with something like that. So, exactly, Richard. It's living in the moment, accepting ourselves. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Evo. Thank you, Ann. So, it is doing that. So, I'm going to leave that with you. I can't make you live your purpose. I wish I could, because I would come right up in your house and say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Time's a ticking. So do it. You can do it. You can just figure it out. Create a plan. Figure it out. How do I get started? Also, just remind, because I'm never good at talking and remembering things. On April 3rd, if you are going to start a spiritual or holistic business, anything like that, more of the business side, I'm going to do an online workshop. So you can sign up for that. We are going to talk about the technical aspects of starting a business. But for this, you guys, this is about following your heart. This is about following your passion. And if you don't know what that is yet, just take time to start asking yourself questions. What do I enjoy? Do I enjoy working with people or paper? Do I enjoy being interactive or isolated? Do I enjoy being outdoors or indoors? Do I enjoy security more than freedom? Asking yourself all of those questions will help guide you and direct you towards that career, towards that direction. Do you enjoy working with your hands or your mind or your mouth? Are you a talker, or are you more introverted, intellectually, just kind of down with your, want to do calculations? Whatever you want to do, it's asking yourself, what do you enjoy? What fills your soul? So I will leave that with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will try to do these throughout the week. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.